So we just got two more Enfield No.1 Mark IIIs in from World Tiger Imports. This was part of their latest batch from Ethiopia, and I'm pretty happy with what I got. These took about just over a week to ship. These shipped a couple days after I ordered it and took about a week to arrive via FedEx. So it's a pretty smooth transaction overall. These would be considered their higher grade of Enfield, so probably something you'd expect either with their hand select option or the original condition or some of their posts. These two were actually individually posted, and I went ahead and got them just because they look pretty good. So go ahead and take a closer look at them. So you can see on the first Enfield here, this has what looks like a regular length buttstock. It has what looks like a repair down here. It does not have the stock disc. The butt plate's in pretty good shape. This one is a 1911 Enfield manufacturer and is a Mark III, not a Mark III Star. Now the bolt doesn't match, and this cocking piece is a later cocking piece than what it would have. So I might swap that out with a spare that I have that's of the appropriate era. You can see it's also missing the magazine cutoff, but I do have a spare one of those as well. And it does look like it's missing some finish and potentially got wire wheeled, but overall it's in good condition. Magazine got hit a bit there. The stock's in pretty good shape though. And it is complete. The nose cap does match the rifle as well. I'll go ahead and turn it over. Look on the other side. Looks pretty good as well. The wood should clean up pretty nicely. It does look like it has a 1913 stamp here. So something was done to this in 1913. It'd be interesting to see what other marks are on the barrel. You can see overall it's in pretty good shape. It does look like could be a surface crack here. I'll have to see once I take it apart. And definitely got some wire wheel marks here in the nose cap. Really is a shame they wire wheel these things. I hope they stop doing that. These are just older shipments, but it is possible that these were wire wheeled recently. So looking at the other Enfield here, butt plate looks pretty good. It does have the stock disc though. Looks like it's blank or worn off. This one's a 1917 No.1 Mark III. And the bolt doesn't match the rifle either. You can see some wire wheel marks on this, especially right here. See, it does have an earlier milled sight protector here. The stock seems like it's in pretty good shape. It's a little hard to see right now. I'll kind of show it when I clean it up, but the nose cap does match the rifle. Go ahead and turn it over. One interesting find is on the top of the butt plate here, you can see it is unit marked. So if you do know what unit mark this is, feel free to drop it in the comments, let me know. I'll be looking it up though. Looks like a number 2 and a W with a number below it. So we'll be checking that out. The other side of the butt looks pretty good. This has a long length buttstock and this has a regular length. That's kind of interesting. You can see here it actually has the volley sight. That's the reason I picked this one up. And it has the front dial here as well, which has a little tip here, which is very hard to find if you're missing that part. And you can see here the nose cap on this one's in pretty good shape. So the reason I got these is I really like the 1911. I wanted another early in production Enfield in my collection. And the 1917, for some reason, has this early stock. So I will be trying to swap the stocks between these two rifles, since this stock would be more appropriate for this rifle and vice versa, given their manufacture dates. So it'll be an interesting project to work on. I will probably have to fit the forends to the rifles, as it's unlikely they'll fit just as is. But overall, these should clean up pretty nicely. The stocks especially look like they got some pretty good finish under that dirt and grime and everything, so they should clean up pretty well. The stock doesn't look like it has any cracks or anything on the underside, which is a good thing because this is the more rare type of stock. They don't have any missing parts, and they generally seem like they're in pretty good condition, though they have been wire wheeled. So if you're thinking about getting any Enfields from Royal Tiger Imports, it really just depends on how much of a project you want. I would say they're all going to require some work, regardless of what grades you get. It just depends on how much work you want to put into it. So the C grades are going to take probably the most work. They may need a entire stock repair overhaul. The B grades tend to have cracked stocks and missing parts, and you never really know what you're going to get with those. And even the original grades, you're going to run into this kind of condition where you're going to have to do some cleaning, and you're going to probably have to do some minor repairs as well. I did check the bores on both these rifles, and they look very good. So I'll take some video of those when I'm done cleaning them up so you can see what the bores look like. But they look like they'll be pretty good shooters. So hope you enjoyed just this quick video. I'll have videos out on these rifles as I clean them up and get them ready. I'll have some other projects coming up as well, so if you'd like to see those, feel free to subscribe and sign up for alerts. And as always, thank you for watching.